So let us start with the date functions. You guys have any doubt with the previous class, Vignesh?
Uh, yes, Akash. Can you say me how we will filter only the two required Aadhaar alone?
Okay. So this task I given, right? Manju, you tried this one?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, you got the result.
Yes, sir.
Okay, first tell me that three documents is a compulsory. What you did?
And that
Eind, correct?
and yeah,
Eind.
or
This is equals to
wait,
y,
why
and this equals to
why
y. With that too, ID should be yes,
why
correct?
yes
When drag it down, you will get the true result where the three documents is yes. This is how we can do three documents should be compulsory. Ranjit, you did this one before?
I got this one. The other two I didn't get.
Okay, then Aadhaar is a mandatory here. Two documents, anyhow, you have to check any two is a true. But in that, Aadhaar is a compulsory means we have to hold Aadhaar is a Y compulsory. Then we have to use a OR function to get any one yes in these two. See, for example, I am using a AND function here that Aadhaar is equals to S. Okay, then here OR function, PAN card equals to S or ID equals to S. Close the bracket of this. Enter, then enter. This is how we can find out two documents is required, Aadhaar is a compulsory. We have to hold Aadhaar is a Y compulsory. Then we have to use the optional here, whether PAN card is equals to yes or ID is equals to yes. Understood now?
Yes.
Manju, you did the same?
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Okay. Then how we can do the any two? Any two is called C. Either PAN card is equals to yes. Think you have three documents with you. If anybody will tell you to any two of these three, you can give the set of Aadhaar with a PAN card, correct? Or else PAN card with the ID, or else ID with the Aadhaar. So I will use or first here, then IND Aadhaar is equals to S or PAN card is equals to S. First set this. Then second set PAN card is equals to S or ID equals to S. This is the second set. Then third one again ID is equals to S or Aadhaar is equals to S. Close the bracket of these two. So any one set of these three set. Understood? Hello.
Yes, yes, understood.
First set Aadhaar with a PAN card. Second set is PAN card with the ID. Third set is ID with Aadhaar. Any one set is true, then your answer will be true here. This is called any two. Understood? This is all about three documents is compulsory, two documents is required, other is a compulsory, then any two. Understood this, Vignesh,
yes.
Ranjit, Manju?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Then let's go with the text, date and time functions today. Date with the time. So first here, now, today, date, day, month, year, then here time, in that time, hour, minute, second, days, days 360, weekday, week number, date value, time value, then date value, time value, your month. This is called end of the month. Then text, net work days, then net work days INTL, network days INTL, work day, work days INTL, data diff. These all formulas related to the data and time. Let us discuss one by one. What is the shortcut key we use to enter a today's date in a cell? Today's date in a cell or current date. What is the shortcut we do use? Anybody?
Control semicolon.
Control semicolon is to enter a current date. Okay. So what is the shortcut key is to we use to print a current time?
Control Shift.
Control shift semicolon is for time, correct? At the same way here, when you're using now formula, open and close the bracket. It will just give you a date with a time. Understood? Now formula will give you a date with a current time, means current date with a current time. Then today formula. So not required to give anything, just open and close the bracket, that's it. This will be giving you only a date. Now formula will give you a date with a time. Today formula will give only the date. The difference between entering a date with using formula and normally by using shortcut. This will be a constant when you're using shortcut, but this will be changing day by day. How your system for date will change, right? It will be updating automatically. Day by day, it will be changing. Understood? Now, I need to get updated time. Not only get the time manually here. If you enter by using shortcut, you will get a constant date. It will not change every time. But I need to change the date. Every time it should changing. Then what we can do is we can go with a now. Now formula will give you a date with a time minus today. Now minus today will help you to get the date, but this cell format is in a general. We have to change later it in a time format. This will be time, you can see. It will be changing every time, but automatically it will not change. When you work on other cell, when you hit enter, then only it will change. Automatically means when the cell will get refresh, then only the time will be updated. Understood? Shruti, is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, anybody doubt? No, right? Okay. Then date. Date formula will help you to enter a date in a proper format because we confused about some system format is a DDMMYY or EMMDDYY. According to the system, current system where you're working, in which system you're working, the same format it should take. There, you have to use a date formula. So first we have to give a year here. If the parameter is saying to give year, I'm giving 2021. Then month we have to give 05 will give date is a 22. Then enter. This will give you a date in a proper format as per your system format. My system format is DDMMYY. In that format, it's a giving. First year, then month and day you have to mention. Then day. What is a day in that date? My selected date is there. One date, that is date is 22, 5 and 21 is a year. What is the date we have in that date? 22 is a date, right? It will just give you a date what you have in that date, only a day. Then again month, it will segregate only the month what we have in that date. Then year, it will just give you a year. That's it. Got it? So here already some dates they given. Date. They will give some dates like this. Just you have to segregate here like a year. In report, you have to segregate day, then month. What you can do is just you can use a year formula here. You will get only the year what you have in that date, then day, enter, then only you will get a date, then month. You will get only a month what you have. Understood? This is a date to segregating year. If you want to consolidate by date, in report they already given like this. You have to set in a proper format, date format. There you have to use a date. First it will ask you to select a year. I selected a year here, then month, then day. Enter, then drag it to the down. This is how we use a day, month, and year formula. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Then time. If you want to mention a time in a proper format, time, first we have to mention hour. I will mention 12 hours, 42 minutes, and 34 seconds or 32 seconds. It will set in a proper format. Then hour, this will give you a what is a hour in that. Then minute, to segregate the minute. Then second, it will give a second what you mentioned in the date. Got it? This is how we can work with the day, month, and year, and time, hour, and minute. Clear? Any doubt you guys have? Okay, then we'll go with the days formula. Days formula will help you to find out the difference between two dates. See, for example, 1/1/2021 till today, how many days I completed in this year? So there we have to use days formula. First, we have to select the end date, then start date. This will give, in this year, we completed 141 days from the 1/1/2021. So direct days formula is not required at all because just you can do a last date minus first date. That is also fine here. But now days 360. Days 360 means it will calculate in entire year, it will calculate only the 360 days. I mean, when you're calculating the per annum calculation, salary calculation or somewhere, they will allow you to give the salary for 6 lakh per annum. They will just divide 6 lakh into 12 months. They will not consider 31 dates or a 29 dates. 31 will round with the 30 only. Overall, whatever the month we have a 31 or 29 or 28, those all things will be they consider 30 days in a month. Overall 30 into 12, 360. Based on 360 days, it will find out. So that's a days 360, start date, then end date, then enter. This will be giving you overall. If you want to see the difference here, just I will change this 31, 12, 2021. One second. See, here it's a giving 364 days, and here it's a considering only the 360 days. Understood? Vignesh,
Yes.
Manju, Ranjit,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shruti, got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Muthu, clear? Sure. Then now weekdays. Today's date. What is the weekday of today? Saturday, right? So
Yes.
just see weekday. This is a serial number. Just hit enter. This will give you a weekday. Weekday means Sundays. It's a taking Sunday as your first weekday. Start days with a Sunday. Sunday is a one. Monday to Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday is a seventh weekday. By default, it will be taking a Sunday as your first weekday. Okay. Then weekday, this is a serial number. If you are giving Monday as you want to take a Monday as your first weekday, you have to select here return type. By default, it will be taking Sunday as your first weekday. Then you can go with the Monday as first weekday, or you can take based on your requirement. Just I am selecting the second option in this. Now it's a giving 6 because Monday is taking a 1. Understood? If you're not using a return type, by default, it will be taking Sunday as your first weekday. Then week number. Then select the date, enter. The week number is a 21. The weekday will consider within a week and it will give a weekday, but this week number will consider in a whole year. This is a 21st Saturday, 21st Saturday. This is understood. Week number will consider based on a whole year. Weekday will consider within a week. This is a 21 week we are running. This is the seventh day of this week. Clear? Any doubt? Okay.
No.
Sorry, who?
No, I said no doubts.
Okay. Then date value. Date value means this is a date. If you convert this date into the general format, this is called date value, correct? 1900, correct? From 1900, we completed 44,338 days.
Akash, you were disconnected. Now, can you repeat the point again?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Now, can you hear me, right? I
Yeah.
was telling about a date value, right? Okay. So, date value is called, see, I have one date here. Okay. So, this date, if I convert it to the general format here, this will be giving you one value. How it will give value? I told you that one is giving 1900, correct? One date is first date is called 1900. From 1900, we completed 44,338 days, correct? That's called the date value. You know, guys, how the date value will calculate?
Yeah, 1900 onwards only. Previous ones it will like not.
It will not consider the date.
Yeah.
Start date will 1900. That a value of that date is 1. From one date, we completed 44,338 from the date of 1900. That's why it's a giving today's date value. So if you want to do that with the using formula, there we have to use a date value actually. Okay. That date value, we have to mention the date in double quotation, then hit enter. That will be giving you value. Understood? This is a date value by using formula. Again, the same way, time value, you should mention one time in double quotation. That will be giving you value of the time. Clear? This is a date value and a time value.
The time value is in which is in hour or minutes?
It's a time value actually. It will calculate like if you mentioned 11 o'clock, right? It will divide into a 24 hours. This is how it will calculate the time value. Understood?
Okay. So that is like 13 divided by 24.
Yes. Now, EVO month. We always confused about the some months like 31 or 30. May we have 30 or 31 or April or June or July. We confuse about the last day of that month, correct? That is called end of the month. So if you want to you get that using formula, we have to use a EVO month. Start date. After selecting the start date here, we have to give a month. Month is called, if you're giving a 0, it will give what is the month of my selected date? 5. 5 is called May. May we have this date. This is in a general format actually. We have to set in a short date format to get. May we have 31 last date. Then again, EVO month. This is a date. If you're giving 0 is called your date. What date you selected, right? That day, month, current month, and date it will give. If you want your selected date, previous month end. So there we have to use -1. This will be giving 4 month total. 4 month. I mean April. Understood? If you want to get the next month, your month, this is a date. You should give 1 here. This will give you next month end date. Got it? Understood, Lokesh, Ranjit, Manju.
Yes.
Yeah. Any doubt, Shruti? Shruti, any doubt? Shruti, you there?
Yeah, no doubts.
Okay. Muthu, can you hear me? Okay. Then now a text format, text function here. Text is called. This is a date I have here. So I will use a text. This is a value. If I'm giving here D, you will get a what is a day in that date. 22 is a day. Then text. If you're giving in text format, EM format, it will give you a month. Text. This is a date. If you're giving Y, it will give you a year. We did this by using day, month, and year, correct? But can you see that this is in a value format? Value format means values are taking in a right. But when you're using text format to get segregated with the day, month, and year, those things will consider as a text only. Value will not consider. So better you can use a day, month, and year only when you're segregating the day, month, and year in a date. Okay. What is the use of this? Just to check the format. If you want to change the date format in different method or different way, you can just use a text. So I have given only a D, you will get a date, correct? If I added a one more D here, if suppose, see, my date is a 2 only. Here you will get a 2 only, but here 2 Ds will help you to get to one decimal, increasing a digit, 02. If you added a one more D here, this will be giving you a weekday, SUN, Sunday. If you added a one more D, it will give full Sunday, SUNDAY. Then again text, see, I will add a MM. You will get a 05 here now. If you added a one more M, MAY. So if it is a January, it will give JAN, correct? Short format of the month name. Then if you added a one more M, this will be giving full January. Then text, this is a value. If I giving you YY, 21 you will get. If you added a one more Y, it will give 2021 full. If you added one more Y, same. So this text formula mainly we use for set a date format. Like see, text, this is a date. This format I want to take as a DD, MMM, then YY. I want to set that date format in this method. That is set. But see that what date format you changed by using text format, right? That will not consider as a date format. That is in a general format only. Excel will not consider that is a date format. To see that, that's it. Understood? But when you're doing calculation on this text format dates, it won't work. Understood? Is it clear? Ranjit? Vignesh?
Yes, yes.
Okay, this is about a EO month and a text. Then now network days. Network day formula will help you to find out the working days between 2 days. See, for example, you guys have started working on this year from 2021 till today you worked. Just I want to find out what is my working days. So all are working in MNC or somewhere, some domestic companies or so. Just first we can calculate based on a MNC, like a MNC company is having holiday on Saturday and Sunday both day, correct? Working days from Monday to Friday. So by only calculating Monday to Friday from 2021 to till today, I would just want to find out what is the working days I completed, how many working days I completed. There, you have to use a network days, start date, then end date, then enters. You completed 101 days from start day of this year. Here by default, Saturday and Sunday will be considering a holiday. Saturday and Sunday is taking holiday, correct? Understood this? Any confusion or doubt you guys have? I will note it here. The same date, I will try to find out here. Some people having leave only on Sunday, not a Saturday. There we have to work with the networking days INTL. Network days INTL, start date, then end date, then enter. Here it will be taking by default Saturday and Sunday, but here after end date you are selecting weekend. If you want to select Saturday and Sunday, Sunday or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or some people having only the Sunday leave. I am taking Sunday leave. The working days will be more, correct? Here it's a you have an option to select a weekend. That's it. But network days by default it will be taking Saturday and Sunday leave. But in network days INTL we can get an option to select our weekend. Understood? This is a difference between network days and network days INTL. I will repeat you again. Network days will help you to find out the days from Monday to Friday only. But in network days INTL, we have an option to set our weekend based on our requirement. Understood? Yes.
Yes.
Any confusion here? No, right? Okay. Then this is a normally. Then Saturday and Sunday, Monday to Friday. In between Monday to Friday, you took some leaves based on your health issue or somewhere. You just have to mention those all dates here. I'm just taking random dates here. E21. These are all my days which I done leave. These dates, what you mentioned, those dates should not be having Saturday and Sunday because you will not take a Saturday and Sunday leave if you're because that is your holiday only. So just I will check with the text function because I took a random dates. If there is a date is Sunday and Saturday and Sunday, it will be problem. Yes, I want to change this. 15 I will do. This I will do 6. Okay, now it's a done. Extra, how many leaves I took? 6. What will be the working days when you're finding the network days here? Minus 6 days, correct? Work days, start date, then end date. Later, you have to set your holiday list. You can select in a range, then enter. 95 because I did the 6 days minus leaves here. If you're working without leave, the working days will be 101. But if you're minusing your leaves also, your working days are 95. Got it? Any confusions or doubt here? Vignesh?
No.
Anybody? Okay. Then again, if you want to set your leaves in a network days INTL also you can. Start date, end date. I'm taking leave only on Sunday. Then select this option. All holidays. Then your working days is 117. Got it? The clear difference between network days and network days INTL is network days by default Saturday and Sunday will be taking a holiday, and in network days INTL we can set a holiday based on our requirement. That option will be allowed in network days INTL. Then work day. This is a quite different than a network days because think you're working on one project. From today you have to start that project. That project is going to take a 20 working days. 20 working days it will take. Just you have to give one proper date when that project is going to complete, in which day that project is be completing. Understood my question? Ranjit, who not understand my question?
Akash, can you repeat it?
Yeah. Today you are starting on project. Okay, think that project. If you want to finish that project, you should work on 20 working days. Just you have to give one timing, one date to your manager when that project is going to finish by you. That date you want to give that, correct? There, work day, start date, then days, then holiday. Then holiday here, if you want to mention holidays, you can mention, or else by default here also Saturday and Sunday will be taking holiday. Then this will be giving output as a date. You should change that with the date short date format. That project is going to finish on 18/6/2021. You have any plan to do a holidays, correct? I am planning to do holiday on 24/05/2021. Then next day of that. These are my planning holidays because I'm not be there in a working in these 2 days. This date should not be on Saturday and Sunday, okay? Then when that project is taking start date, then days, then holidays. That will be taking extra days. That will be taking and finishing that project on 22/6/2021. Understood? Then by default here, Saturday and Sunday will be holiday. Remember that. Then work days INTL, start date, then days, then holiday. I will take only a Sunday leave here. That project is finished very soon by the above date because I'm working even Saturday also. That's why that project is finishing 3 days before only. Then here work days INTL, start date, then days, then here I will go with only Sunday. Then these are my holidays. It will take 2 more extra days. Understood? This is the difference between work days and work days INTL. Difference is work day by default Saturday and Sunday will be taking leave, and work days INTL we have again get an option here to select a weekend. Then what is the difference between network days and a work day? Network day and work day. Network day output will be in a days, correct? Difference between 2 days, 2 dates. But work day output will be a date. Understood? Okay. If you have fine, then I will go with the dated if now. Have any confusion with the above form functions? Vignesh, Ranjit.
No.
Okay. Manju,
No.
Muttu, Shruti,
Doubts.
Shruti.
No doubts.
Okay. Then dated if formula. This dated if formula will help you to find out the age calculation. Think the one person date of birth I will mention here 06 08 1995. From this birth date till today, how many days he completed? I want to find out total days. So there you can use a dated if formula. If you can see the dated if formula, you can't see in a Excel actually. In this formula selection option, you can't see that dated if formula, but we can work with that formula manually. Dated if you have to write it properly, then open bracket. You have to open it my shift 9. Okay, open bracket. You have to put it manually. Tab will not work here to activate the formula. Like first, the parameter also you can't see here. The parameter is first you have to select the start date, then end date. If you're giving D here, it will give you a total number of days. That person is completed from his birth 9,421 days. If you want to find out the year, month, dated if, open bracket, start date, then end date. In return type, you can just give a yum issued to get a month. He completed 309 months. If you want to find out a year, dated if, open bracket, start date, then end date. Here you have to mention
One.
Y is for years. This is a days and this is a month and this is a year. Do they have a complete formula? Combinate will have one both and text and anything like age. Just what I have to do that age 45 year. I want to collaborate these 3 cells value in a single cell, consolidate. There we have to use the tab to activate that. First text. I want the first as age, then second as 45, and third one this. All will be collaborated in a single cell. Okay. If you want a comma or space in between age and 45, concatenate first text. After this, I need one space. I give one double quotation space, double quotation complete. Text 3, this, then comma. I will use one hyphen, comma, then year. This is how concatenate will work actually. So using concatenate, don't use a concatenate formula. Don't use a concatenate formula here. Just you can use AND symbol. This, one second. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. This AND I need a this again and this. There you're using comma, but here you just use a AND symbol. That's it. If you want a space and all, let's see this and after age I need one space, double quotation space and this and one hyphen and year. Age 45 hyphen year. Understood this? Concatenate. Very, very important and easy thing. Manju,
Yes.
Ranjit, Vignesh.
Yes.
Yeah. Then here I get confusing because what is a year, what is a day, and what is a month. So just that's why I'm using. After closing the bracket, I am using concatenate option. This is a days, correct? These are days here, and month hyphen month and days. I'm sorry, this is years. This is how we can find out how we can use a concatenate with the formula as well. And now see, but actually we not find out a age like this. Age should be find out like first how many year that person is completed. Correct? How many years the person is completed. After that year, how many extra month he completed. On that month, after that month, how many extra days he completed. Correct? After 25 years, how many month he completed before it's a year is completing to the 26. So there, dated if same, open bracket, start date, end date. I will give y to get a year, correct? That person is done 25 years. Here only I will concatenate YEAR. 25 years, okay? Dated if, open bracket, start date and end date. If you are giving M, total months you will get, correct? But I don't want that. Y on M will help you to year on month. Y on M is called year on month. After that 25 years, he completed 9 extra month. So this is and hyphen then month. Dated if, open bracket, start date, then end date. Can anybody tell me that how we can find out the extra days on month? M on D, right? Month on days. 16 days. This is the day. Understood this? Any confusion or doubt you guys have? 25 years, 9 months, and this. If you want to get this, Y is for year, month, extra month, Y on M, extra days, month on days. Understood? This is a return type or method we can call. Clear, understood, or any confusion? Okay. Then here, I want to concatenate in a single cell, 25 years, 9 months, and 16 days like. So that's why I'm using concatenate 25 years. After this, I need one space. Again, and 9 months. Again, and space in double quotation, and 16 days. Then enter. 25 years, 9 months, and 16 days. Clear? But actually we not use that. If I delete anything, there is a chance to miss here. Just I am trying to tell you that how to collaborate, how to work with the formula and a concatenate both. These all things I want to do by referring these two cells, not this. So that one, that's how we can do is first dated if, one bracket, start date, end date. Then first I have to give y on for y for year. After closing bracket of dated if, and I'm using hyphen year, YEAR. 25 years what I'm getting now. Then again and dated if, open bracket, start date, end date. Here first I have to give y on M. Then you can close the manually close bracket. If you're confused, just hit enter. Okay, it will automatically close that bracket. And this is month. Once we're done, and dated if, open bracket, start date, and end date. Then what we have to give here? Month on days, EMD, close the bracket, and this is days. This is how we can work with the concatenate. I need a one space after year and one space after month. Just I will use in double quotation, within double quotation. After R, I will give one space. Then after T here, within the double quotation, I am giving a space. This is how we can use a concatenate. concatenate with the formula. This is a very important use of concatenate. Understood? Is it clear all? Any doubt or confusion you guys have? No, right?
No.
Okay. Then this is all about the date and time functions. We'll give a task on this. You guys try this, okay? I will mention one date here. I can mention any date. Okay, I can mention any date here. Just you have to get here start the date of that month. Start date, how we can get that May started date is 01/05/2021 should come. Then end of the month. End of the month you have to find out like 31/05 and 2021 should come here. Okay. Then later on, number of months, number of days in that month. Number of days, that is 31, right? 31 should come here. But when you're trying this number of days, your reference should be for this cell. You should not take these two reference when you're doing this, okay? I will just highlight with the yellow color without taking any reference. Your reference should be this date when you're doing number of days. Understood my question?
Yes.
Okay. This try and one more task on this. I'm taking some random dates here, 15 from 15 of this month. I just that top date plus 1. Then we have some random dates here. Just you have to find out what is a weekday of that. If that is that date is in a Sunday. If just I'm saying an example, 15 is not Sunday, I guess. If any date is a Sunday, see 22, 23 is a Sunday here, correct? Here should come as a holiday. Where the Sunday you can see, there you should get a holiday. Then rest of the thing should come as a working. Understood? If this is a Sunday, here should get a holiday. If it is not Sunday, you should get a working. Got my question? Sunday should be displayed as a holiday. Then rest of the date should be comes as a working. Understood? And once you done this, you try here. Here, Saturday or Sunday should be considered as a holiday. Then rest of the date should consider as working. Here you are taking only Sunday as a holiday, but here you have to taking Saturday and Sunday as a holiday. Here you should use if condition, then text, then here text, then if, then one more logical function you have to use, and or. Any one of these, and you can use or. You can think and use this option. Okay. Can you guys try this task?
Yes.
Shruti, yet you have to finish the if condition. You try only this task, okay? Later I will explain if condition tomorrow, then I will help you on this, okay?
Yeah, okay.
For you I am telling, okay? Then Ranjit, Vignesh, Manju,
Yes, Akash.
you have any doubts with the task and any function? Today's things? Okay. Okay, then we'll think. Then this is all things about the date and time functions. Now I will start about row and column functions. Simple formulas. It will take 10 minutes. I will finish those things. Okay. Row and column. Large. Yeah. You can leave. Okay. Row. Rows. Column. Columns. Max. Min. Large.